What's going on, everybody? It's Ncaa23, and I am bringing you this NCAA Football 14 Dynasty with my freshman team for the football. And yes, this is the second video, and I believe it's two videos in back-to-back, like day to day. Right now I'm showing you the roster, and yeah, this is season 2, so all these players have progressed a lot, and our team is extremely good because freshmen progress a lot in their first year. And since everybody was a freshman, everybody just skyrocketed in their overall. So, we're going to get into this gameplay in here in a second after I show you the rest of the roster. I did move Nolan to the running back position because he was a much better overall there, and it seemed to be working out pretty well. The pre-game warm-up here. And
always great to get off to a good start in conference play. Time for some early season action in the ACC. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime. Time for the coin toss.
And I am back. What's going on, everybody? This game, I moved the Creekview Grizzlies into the ACC conference because the Sun Belt Conference was just way too easy, and we are taking on ACC rival the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the first play of the game is a kick, obviously, and it's going to be a pretty decent 24-yard return around the 25-26 yard line. And here's the first real snap of the game for the Pittsburgh. I don't even know what their mascot is, honestly. They're just Pittsburgh, and they pick up about a 7-yard reception to Preston Roberts, and that's their tight end. They march all the way down to the red zone, but we have stopped them on 3rd and 8, and they're going to throw a screen play, and Cam Curry is there to stop them for a no gain, and that's going to force them to kick a field goal, but that's going to give them a 3-0 lead towards the end of the first quarter. And their mascot is excited, even though 3 points isn't much of a lead, especially this early in the game. So deep to return for the Grizzlies is Nolan Knox this year. Knox to the left, breaks tackle, and he's down the sidelines. And yeah, you can go ahead and guess that he's gone because 99 speed is just pretty quick in this game, and nobody's going to catch him there for the 101-yard kickoff return to open up the Creekview Grizzlies team's offense without even having to come out onto the field. And you can see as coach is hype. And of course the extra point is good. And now we're going to move to the defensive side for the Grizzlies. And it was a pretty good return for them as well, as it gets them almost to midfield. And here on their first play, it's a handoff to, I don't know who that is, the running back I'm assuming. And he picks up about a yard, but Daniel Wise is right there to stop him. I would have thought that was a loss of yards, but apparently they gave him a few yards there on the play for the forward movement thing. So here, the very next play, it's 2nd and 9. Throw the screenplay, and Trent Carreri is there to stop that in the backfield. That's definitely a loss of yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long. And the Creekview Grizzlies defense is hyped. And on that 3rd and long, they completed a long pass with a blown coverage for the Creekview Grizzly defense, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 in our red zone. He scrambles a little bit, and he throws an interception. That is Cole Wilburn there on the interception. He's going to try and return this one. Stiff arms and breaks the tackle and takes it for about a 30-yard return around the 42-yard line. That is the first interception of the year for Cole Wilburn, and it's the first interception of the Creekview Grizzlies year here in Game 3, I believe. So that's going to jumpstart this game as Creekview looks to take a 14-3 lead here going into the half. Here, the first official play of the Creekview Grizzlies offense is a handoff to John Holmesy, who is back from his injury last year, which kept him out for all the games except for 2. And here it is again. He is injured again, but luckily it's only for a little bit of the game. He should be back in the second half. Here in the first pass attempt of the game, Brett Mello is sacked for a huge loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Scott Roberts is there on the sack. So to the quarterback keeper here on 3rd and long, and Brett Mello is able to squeeze past the defense, but just shy of the first down. But you can go ahead and assume that the Creekview team went for it, and that's what it is. So in the next set of downs, it's 2nd and 11, and here we have a fake wide receiver handoff, and I'm going to find Parker Webb for his first reception of the game. Last year, Parker Webb led the NCAA in receptions and yards, and he led the Sun Belt Conference in every single receiving category. He also led the NCAA in receiving touchdowns, as Nolan Knox picks up 8 on the run, and the Grizzlies mascot, the Tree, is excited as the Grizzlies are looking to extend their win streak to 2 and go 2-0 for the year. With a bunch of audibles, Brett Mello looks to throw, scrambles a little bit, fires across field, and finds Curtis Oslin in the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 13-yard play there, and that gives the Grizzlies a 14-3 lead going into halftime. And of course, you know, the field goal is good. So here's the halftime report, and Maryland is upsetting Virginia, and I'm pretty sure it's the ACC. I'm not sure if Maryland's in the ACC, but I'm pretty sure Virginia is. And so that is just starting the second quarter, and they're up 14-0. We'll try to keep an update on that game later. And we're going to start the second half. Creekview's going to receive the ball, and Nolan Knox back to return. So far 1 for 1 today with touchdowns, and he breaks a couple tackles, but cuts a little bit too far inside and only picks up, well, actually, I don't know if you could say only, because it was close to a 40-yard return, almost to midfield. So the first play of the half is another keeper to Brett Mello. He breaks tackles, and he breaks free down the sidelines. He looks like he's gone, but barely gets a shoestring tackled after a 30-yard gain. That's a good way to start the second half for the Creekview Grizzlies offense. So far, no mistakes for the Creekview Grizzlies on their offense or defensive side, except for the one blown coverage. And now, a couple plays later, we're going to have to go to a pass play here, and it's dropped by Curtis Oslin. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Play action here. He rolls out right and finds Parker Webb again for his second reception of the game. That's going to be a 16-yard reception. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 now for the Creekview Grizzlies. Now, we stalled out on the next couple plays, but now it's 3rd and 4. Brett Mello on the keeper, and he has a wide open touchdown, but kind of takes it outside to waste a little clock and spins back into the end zone. Now it's 21-3, and it's not even the 4th quarter, and this game looks like it's going to be over early. Now Creekview gets the ball back after a 3-and-out for the Pittsburgh team, and good field position as Brett Mello picks up about 10 yards there on the first play of the 4th quarter and the first play of the drive. Now later on that drive, after we complete the inches of the first down, Brett Mello looks to roll out, and he finds Curtis Oslin, who picks up nothing as he had to come back for that bad pass. So that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from around the 6-yard line, and Curtis Oslin having some words with his left tackle Josh Potter. I wonder what's going on there. So looking to pass here on 3rd and goal, Brett Mello scrambles a little bit and throws an interception to the captain of the defense, Bauer. I'm not sure what his first name is, but luckily we have the speed of Brett Mello and Nolan Knox, who were both able to gang tackle on him and bring him down before that got any too crazy. He thought he had Parker Webb open, but safety did a good job of jumping the route. So here's Pittsburgh's last chance to try and keep themselves in the ball game. Breaks a tackle in the scramble, but Noah Hamrick is there to smash the quarterback Josh Williams in the backfield for his 2nd sack of the game. So they get a first down and drive down the field a little bit. So now it's 2nd and 10. He's looking back to throw. Fires it across the middle. What a diving catch there by Preston Roberts. Yeah, it was good coverage there on the play by Carter Gale, but that was just an amazing pass, an amazing catch. So on the hurry-up offense, Josh Williams looks to set his offense up. Throws it to the flats, and it is picked off by Hudson Cloud, the captain of today's game for the defense. Along with Jordan Mao, those are the 2 captains of the day. That's why they got the stars underneath their name. So that's going to just let Creekview run the clock out, and that's going to end the game. 21-3 is your final score as the Creekview Grizzlies extend their winning streak to 2 and go 2-0 on the season, beating ACC rival Pittsburgh. And here we go. The player of the game is Nolan Knox. He had a fumble earlier in the game that wasn't shown, but he had 52 yards on the ground and that big kick return to kick-start the game. And as we go through all the pictures of the game that our wonderful photographers has taken. That's just gonna keep your buy time as we go to the game stats. As you see, Brett Mello had a pretty solid game today. 7 for 10, 71 yards and a touchdown. Nolan Knox with 11 carries. Mello with 11 carries. Your leading receiver is Parker Webb and Curtis Lawson with 2 receptions. Everybody else has one big catch from Trevor Kolb. Blocking stats doesn't really mean anything. Noah Hamrick and Jordan Maurer, your leading tacklers, with 2 sacks for Noah Hamrick. Hudson Cloud and Cole Wilburn with interceptions each. Jamie Shoppy 3 for 3 on the field, extra points. Nolan Knox two returns for 136 yards with that 101-yard kick off return, and then 1 punt return for only 5 yards. And that's going to be the end of the commentary. Peace out. Subscribe.